All right, guys, the hype train is upon us. We are getting quite the incredible update coming to Dragon Ball Legends. And in this video here, we're going to be breaking down absolutely everything from A through Z. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, because guys, trust me, I appreciate every time somebody subscribes. That one person that subscribes or likes my video, I'd always greatly appreciate you. Every single individual subscriber, honestly, like I really do. So, but yeah, I'm quite excited. If you can't tell by my voice, it's kind of late as well. It's 12 a.m. for me. So let's just straight up get into it. Last video, if you guys go to my last video, I specifically mentioned that Dragon Ball Legends should add a brand new event that comes around every week or bi-weekly that pretty much dishes out crystals, very much similar to how we get crystals in the Tournament of Power, or crystals in PvP, or crystals in the raids, where they always come around and we're guaranteed crystals. And that's going to happen, guys. We are getting a brand new event expansion. There's not much details on this, but let's try to break it down, guys. It says it right here, event expansion. We are preparing a new battle event feature that will allow you to earn chrono crystals. Whew. I mean, that's that's right there. That sentence right there says it all, guys. And also, we are planning on making this a regular event, so stay tuned. Now, let me retrace for one quick second, guys. Before the Tournament of Power, we used to, I mean, we still have, but it's the revamped, pretty much the rush that we have that, you know, resets every bi-weekly. So the Zenkai Rush, I guess, they rebranded it. We used to get crystals off of that, and then they just yanked it out and decided to give it to Tournament of Power. Although I'm happy that we do get crystals off of Tournament of Power, I was not happy that they yanked it out of us from our, you know, rotation. We have a specific rotation on where we get chrono crystals. If you guys didn't know, you know, like I do a chrono crystal counter, whether it be like 1 week is PvP, the other week is, you know, raids, the other week is Tournament of Power. There's always a specific event, I would say semi-big event, that dishes out crystals. And this could be one of them, guys. I mean, this, I'm so sorry, this is going to be one of them. We used to have, I would say like a year or two ago, you know, challenge rushes, but I have no idea why they took those out. Maybe it was a little bit too difficult. They could have eased it up a little bit, but you know, that was a good event in itself because it was challenging. You know, it was called challenge rush, but we got 1,000 crystals off of that. So I'm quite curious to see what they're going to do here, guys. The only thing that worries me is it's called event expansion. Hopefully this does not tie into the brand new, you know, because there's going to be pretty much a pay to play monthly subscription, aka expansion. Hopefully that has nothing to do with it. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with it, to be honest with you guys, but we'll see. I'm just trying to get, you know, cover absolutely from everything from A through Z. So also we are getting performance improvements. The process load during PvP matches will be reduced. This does not affect connection delays. So obviously that's great right there. You know, these really go unnoticed because, you know, if you're just a regular player playing, I don't know, like 20 to 50 matches a day, you know, this actually adds up tremendously. Each match, even if each match like gets, you know, an extra 5 to 10 seconds, that's, you know, quite a long time. You could probably like shut off like 5 to 10 minutes, you know, off your day, which is pretty insane. So we have that right there. That is a good, you know, way to start off this video. Now, this is something really important. If you guys hate hackers and if you guys hate cheaters as much as me or anybody else, because they ruined the game, unfortunately, they are taking action. Now, there is a exploit going around where people have, you know, an equipment and they pretty much just hack it to make it so where everything is like 99999, like the opponent's health is like 999. It's a pretty much infinite, right? Infinite stats. I didn't want to make a video on that because I didn't want to, I should have made a video on it, but I didn't want to bring more awareness to it so people, you know, more people use it, because then eventually they'd get banned like this update here. Now, here, you know, they pretty much just say the upcoming version will also include many other improvements. There will be, you know, action taken against the use of unofficial equipment in PvP. Unofficial means, you know, exploited, hacked, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, I mean, that's great, you know, because I honestly never understand why people, you know, hack or any of that, or at least on their main accounts, because that's going to get banned, guys. That is eventually going to get banned. And this did not take long. This took about, I don't know, 2 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, you had your little fun, but now you're banned. Like, so what's the point, you know? But yeah, you know, next up is the leader slots and the other changes discussed in the leader management team newsletter volume 3 are still in process. So pretty much meaning the and they aim it for the end of 2021, which is about 3 months, 4 months away or whatever. So that right there is the leader slot. This is gonna be a huge update, guys. So when that comes out, the leader slot, where you can place any of your characters wherever you want as a leader. So one team gets one leader slot. So I can place Majin Buu Zenkai on hybrids, and he'll get everybody's Z ability, and he'll dish out everybody his Z ability as well. Just some few quirks and twerks and some other regulations included as well, like no character names or colors of Z abilities included, or Zenkai Z abilities will be included in the leader slot. So keep that in mind. Anyways, there is also a few more things here. So let's just finish up this video because I'm quite excited about the whole event expansion. There's not much there, but we'll keep going here, guys. The battle is, the PvP battles, or just not PvP, just the battle system is being, tweaked a little bit by, you pretty much already saw this on the last videos and stuff, where they added an animation for perfect vanish and a sound. So there's a lot of interesting stuff here. I don't want to read everything, but I do want to, address that this is going to come out 8/25. So this weekly reset, this is going to come out. That's great. This is great. So the perfect vanish, whenever you vanish, has an extra like flair to it and a noise. So you got that perfect vanish down. But something to note, guys, it says here, your opponents will not be able to dodge a counter attack performed immediately after a perfect vanish. As an exemption, a perfect vanish will not guarantee a successful counter attack in the following scenario. Your opponent has queued up to 2. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. So yeah, pretty much it's what it is. I don't want to read it. If you guys want to pause it, you guys can read this, but it's stuff everybody already knew. So yeah, that's great too. I can't wait for that. Also, this is a big one that a lot of people got confused with. Adjustments to damage combos. So let me explain very briefly what this means. A lot of people thought that this would be a nerf to sidesteps, although, it might be. It's not 100% confirmed. It could be. I think this is mainly towards the float step technique, that people use, where you float step against a computer and you get, a whole bunch of key back at the same time with card draw speed, and it becomes pretty much an infinite loop combo on your guys' opponents. Now, I think they're bringing this out maybe because there's going to be a brand new event where you can exploit it with float step. So this might be it, because although it seems like it's included in sidesteps, I don't think that's going to be the case, just because they've already nerfed it sidesteps in the past where, it reduces less damage. So that was like in a very old update, probably like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. But yeah, this is mainly what I think is not 100%, but cater towards the flow step exploit. I'll call it an exploit because, technically it is an exploit. So yeah, what's crazy, guys, and also the co-op rush adjustments, taunt, is going to work a little bit better if you want to pause and read it, and rising rush, if you double rising rush with your buddy at the correct time, is going to do even more damage now. They updated it like about a few months ago as well, where it did extra damage. Now they're doing extra damage if you guys time your rising rushes together. So make sure you guys stay patient, time that rising rush. It ain't that bad, and pick green. Always pick green if you have green. I don't know why, just pick green, guys. Let's make this a universal thing. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna cover the update. I'm quite excited for the event expansion where it gives out regular chrono crystals. That's great right there, honestly. It's funny because if you guys go to my last video right before this one, of how to get chrono crystals video, has MUI Goku on the cover of the thumbnail. If you guys click on that, you guys can see, and you guys watch the video, I specifically asked for this, and then one day later, voila, it happened. I'm not saying I made it, I'm just saying that I literally mentioned it a day ago. So this is great, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also go follow my Twitter, because why not? Link is in the description down below. And I will, come back to streaming on Twitch very soon. I know I keep on saying that, but I'm setting everything up in my life and stuff like that to make it possible where I can post daily, do this, do Twitch, and as well as a brand new YouTube where I teach you guys how to make money while playing video games. So yeah, definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.